one at sold-out Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, it all starts. The first of 6 on this Super Wild Card weekend, as it'll be the Ravens of San Juan taking on the New England Patriots. It's the first of 6 games here on Super Wild Card weekend, and we are underway on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Right to the air is Burrow. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
First carry for Najee Harris. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
Good running right there, and this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
12, 12, 12.
Burrow looking to pass. That swung out wide to Harris. It'll be a gain of 5, and now we've got a 3rd and 4.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. And he will have a Patriots first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
12, 12, 12.
Here's Burrow. Connects with Kittle underneath. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Burrow. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 13-yard line. In motion left comes Brown. Now a first down carry for Harris. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. That's now 4 tackles for loss if you add the 3 he had last week to the 1 here in the first quarter.
And some of it comes from vision. And when you're playing defensive end, especially with those teams that want to take their D-ends and move them out a little bit wider so they can see into the offensive backfield, they can see things develop, able to make plays, then they use their athletic ability to take over and spill them.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only Charles in the run game, but in the pass game as well, and he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get it to him a variety of ways, but you're right, they want to run their offense through him.
And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Patriots will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Fighting his way through contact. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Here we go.
Harris running straight ahead. Down inside the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
11.
Burrow on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Here we go.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down.
11.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the Ravens are going to get the football back.
Let's go now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
In every game, we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. Down the left sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here, they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. To this point, they've delivered.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, we just saw something you don't ordinarily see, and that's him trying to deep ball after throwing a pick 6 on his previous pass. Normally, they give him something safe to get his confidence back. Instead, they let him fire it downfield, albeit unsuccessfully.
He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Rasul Douglas picks it, and the Patriots force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
They go play action with Burrow. Rolling to his right. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11.
Now it's Burrow. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running.
And this is called. Touchdown, Patriots. Isaiah Hodgins, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 21-0. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least 1 practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
To the right side, this is Taylor.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
79 Broncos. Bronco 80. Dragon 60. 65 catch. 65 catch. Richardson working from the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Again, it's Richardson. Got his man. It's Williams. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Buffalo 18. 18 Radley. 18 Radley.
Richardson now on 3rd and goal. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Ravens 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
On one, ready?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Ravens 7.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive is going to be an important one for them to get a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Dixie Maverick. Dixie Maverick. 18, Pioneer.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 31 yards.
Warriors 17.
And the Ravens
Mustang
1st down.
19. 19 right.
On 1st down, Richardson. He's going up top for Taylor.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Pats are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
They turn to Harris to begin the drive. Fighting ahead at the... There he goes, right side.
Still going. Now look out, Najee Harris.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Najee Harris
yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. But look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division. But they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Second down, here's Richardson.
And it caught up. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Yeah, he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Richardson going to move him around. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
A gain of 16 yards. And a Sam Long first down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
They go play action with Richardson.
And now here is another interception. Rasul Douglas picks it.
And the Patriots are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Burrow will throw.
That's swung out wide to Harris.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 3.
And now they'll shift things around.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
They hand this off to Harris. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
11.
2nd and 6.
11, Thomas.
Burrow looking to pass.
Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
12, 12, 12. 11, MT, Tate.
Now Burrow. Hard throw, incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 39. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
On the set.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Richardson.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
I'm fine, ready? 11 mighty, 11 mighty. 11 mighty, 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11. Side.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. This one brought in by Jefferson. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
12, 12,
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22.
Here's Burrow.
We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Let's go now. Drop 60, drop 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, ready?
1st and 10, it's Richardson.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now this throw caught left side, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
A gain of 12.
Ready.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it.
Flush to his right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a pickup of 3.
Richardson now on 2nd down.
That is taken in by the tight end Finn. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 12-yard line.
Richardson.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll make it 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
Now Richardson. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Back to the air with Richardson.
Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Noah Fant from 4 yards out.
And the Ravens are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Ravens 14.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Oh, the Ravens say they have it. They do have it. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
Richardson to the air on 1st down. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Richardson.
He's going to look deep down the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Ready.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
Throws right side, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Get it.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
This is caught. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
A 9-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Taylor will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
And the thing you have to love about Jonathan Taylor, he's a shifty speed guy most of the time when you hand him the football. But he's not coming off the field when you get down near the goal line because he's as tough and gritty as they come. And he finishes things off here by getting into the end zone.
Now Richardson.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. Have got it, and they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. It happened in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This from 54 yards away. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Richardson to throw it.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Richardson.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
Gun. Shot. 11 MT. Shot.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's good. He caught. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Put a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say,